Hello and welcome to Valley Form for a big Christmas Eve edition of racing here at the Valley. Well, we've got a 9-race card to preview, but as always, we're going to focus on the quaddie and Rayman will give us a best bet. Speaking of the Rayman, he now joins me to preview the card. Rayman, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Benny. Merry Christmas for all the punters out there as well. In my opinion, no better way to spend Christmas Eve than at the Valley. I think it's a tricky card, but if we find a few winners, we're going to finish in front.
Absolutely. Well, race 6 is the Sweeney Estate Agents St Albans Handicap. We've got a favourite here who has been a little bit costly to the punters here at the Valley. Are you with or against Picture None?
I'm sticking with the favourite here, Pitch, and it might be its last chance of me. If it doesn't win on Saturday, it may have to go again file, but it does look pretty well placed here. Only the 2 wins from its 20 previous race starts, but it has been racing well just without getting the job done. But I think on Saturday, Jamie Carr in the saddle maps to get a really nice run in transit. I think it's going to be pretty tough to beat. There's a horse I think can run a big race at odds here, which I think you can back each way as well, Breezley. We'll go forward from the wide gate, and I think it will give a really good account of itself at about $23 at the moment with Ladbroke. So Picture None and Breezley on top for me. In the quaddie, though, number 4, Monomaze, number 9, Breezley, number 12, Ancient Egypt for Peter Moody, and number 13, Picture None.
Race 7 is the Sweeney Estate Agents Sunshine Handicap, and we know the Trent Busserton and Natalie Young train River Plate. He's come back a completely new horse's preparation post his gelding op, and I think he can go on with the job. First up, he led and he coasted to the line. He beat sort of moderate opposition there, but last start again at Sandown, he sat on a really fast tempo and he was able to hold off the challenge. It was actually a sitting duck there for Damien Oliver. You can see storming home over the top, but watching the replay back over, I think he was holding him on the line, and that victory gives me great confidence with him stepping up to 1,600 metres with peak fitness now third up. He draws a lovely gate in 3 for Daniel Moore, and I doubt this race will be as fastly run as his previous outing, so he can really control the tempo and use that turn of foot as they approach the 300. His last start figure rates well clear of anything else in this race, so he only needs to hold that to be winning again. In the quaddie, I'll go with number 3, Netanyahu, ran well behind the unbeaten Tasman Park last start. Number 4, New Choice, can run well at odds, and number 5, River Plate.
Race 8 at the Valley, another open affair. And it's another race where the horse I've got on top certainly doesn't win out of turn, but I think is well placed. And that's Wertheimer, who is the favourite with Ladbrokes at the moment. It's been racing in tougher company than this. This is a genuine drop in quality. It was really good in what was a pretty good edition of the Bendigo Cup. Last start stormed home late to finish 3rd in the Werribee Cup. And if it can maintain that sort of form here, it's going to be very tough to beat. I will probably settle in the second half of the field, so we'll need a little bit of luck in running, but I think hopefully be able to get up and running a long way out with Jamie Carr in the saddle. I think it'll just prove too strong for its rivals late here. So it's one of my better bets on the card here, Wertheimer. Adding a few extras in the quaddie, though. Number 5, Dalamax. Number 7, Kai Tuku. And number 8, Angel.
Race 9 to finish the program is the Sweeney Estate Agents Yarraville Handicap. It's a benchmark 70 over 1,200 metres, and I thought it was a near-on impossible race to find an on-top selection. In the end, I am going to side with number 10, Sham I Am. I think he's the map horse. He draws barrier 1, and I think he'll find the fence, find the shortest way home with that. He probably was a little bit disappointing last start, but it was a hotly contested heat of the 955s, and I think out to 1,200 metres, that'll give him a better opportunity to not only settle in the run, but also control the tempo. He's already twice a winner over this track and distance, and I think the jockey change to a senior rider in Blake McDougall can only be a positive. He's on top around the $10 mark each way, but we need a few for the quaddie here to bring us home. Number 1, Blood Oath. Number 4, Magnum Bullet. Number 7, Vongole. Number 8, Balsiel. And number 10, Sham I Am. Well, Rayman, the punters need an early Christmas present on Saturday. Who are we loading the Christmas kitty onto?
Had a little bit of luck with the best bets in recent weeks. We got 2 cheering for charity tips home in a row, so hopefully I can continue the winning ways on Saturday. And I'm going with a favourite trainer of mine, Peter Moody. Race 2, number 4, Forbidden City. Moody's has had a really good success so far this season. The stable's in good form. He had a really big day at Flemington last week, and I think it's a really nice race for Forbidden City. Really liked its last start win at Ladbrokes Park Sand, and it's a horse I still don't think we've necessarily seen the best of. I think it's a horse that still does have upside. Tactical versatility. Luke Nolan's riding well. He ticks quite a few boxes here for me, Forbidden City. So that's my best bet. Race 2, number 4, Forbidden City.
Thanks for joining us this year on Valley Form. We won't be doing a form video next week, so Merry Christmas, have a safe and happy New Year, and we'll see you back here in January.